how's it going, guys? This is Ramon again in Modelismo Channel. It's pretty late at night and I'm just sitting down to work on the Hellcat. The good thing about it is that it's probably one of the last sessions that I'm gonna be dealing with this little puppy, and I'm pretty excited and I'm pretty psyched because I did some tests on unused sprue to try a weathering technique just to simulate wear and tear on the paint job. Basically, I don't know if you can see it, but this is a piece that I use. No, the light's terrible. Just give me 1 second. I'll show you. And yeah, well, this is the piece that I was telling you about. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna use the knife that I used to cut a sausage. No, that's too gory. This one's clean. As you can see, the light here is better. It's white light, and as you can see, I did some tests with a little bit of cleared, well, the same flat blue, Tamiya flat blue. I mixed it with white, about 50-50, kind of, I don't know, and I just did some stippling on each of the panels of this piece that it's unusable on this model. However, it really gave a nice effect of worn paint. So it's just stippling for a little while, and then I leave it to dry just for a really small amount of time, and then I just take a dry brush, no paint or no nothing. It's just dry. Then I just streak on the aerodynamic wise, if that actually makes sense. Sorry about all the wibbling, but yeah, I'm freehanding this camera with my left hand, so sorry. So yeah, guys, that's what we're gonna be doing with the model tonight. I'm gonna be using that stippling technique with a lighter shade of the same base tone, just to keep some highlights. I will be using it in some panels over the wings, on the cowling here, a little bit on the edges, of the rudder and of the elevators, a little bit of that, just very subtle, or very subtle. That's what I intend. A little bit on the sometimes we forget that it has a kind of like another side, so I'm gonna be using the same. As you can see, I've already installed the bombs and the fuel tank and part of the landing gear. The only things missing or left to attach are the wheels, the actual wheels and tires. That's because the toothpicks that we saw in the last episode have to coincide with the little holes here, so that's a little tricky. I've already cut out a little bit of cardboard, and that's what I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna airbrush it with light sea gray and then do some sort of washing or whatever. I'll see what works. I had really good advice from Ion 757 on the last episode, and I did also a shout outs episode where I gave him credit for that, so I'm gonna follow that and see what happens. It's the first time that I've done that, so I'm not nervous or hesitant. I just really don't know what I'm gonna be facing, but I'll just try to start with the spraying. Good news, if I do that today, then I'm gonna be doing the stippling and all that, and then I'm gonna be using my master airbrush for the first time, and I'm gonna be using to spray a coat of well, I'll just say a coat of Future. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, but hey, anyway, it is just a tense for verbs, Future. So I'm gonna be spraying a little bit of that tense for verbs on the model, just to make the surface a little bit decent for the decals. And I'm struggling right now. I'm really tired, but I really want to work on it. I've been just thinking about it the entire week. I went to a baseball game today, and the Lexington Legends won over the Savannah Sang Gnats. So that was exciting, and it was different. And thank you to Mr. McElroy. He works at the stadium, Whitaker Bank Stadium here in Lexington, Kentucky, and I want to thank him for the tickets. He was very, very, very nice, and he gave me those tickets where, well, actually just myself enjoyed it. My family was going to go with me, but then my baby fell asleep and things got complicated, and my wife, being the nice lady that she is, just told me, okay, just go and, you know, watch the game and enjoy it. But yeah, I was kind of looking forward for my baby to be on her first baseball game. So on the next segment, I'll show you some progress, okay? See you guys. So guys, just a quick update. I don't know if you can see the detail from here. I'm gonna try to zoom in into this guy, but right now I'm in the largest spray booth in the world, which is my balcony, and I've used Future, which is a tense for verbs, and I've used it with my compressor and airbrush setup for the first time, and I think I did it quite successfully. Right now I'm just waiting for it to dry a little bit, and I'm gonna use this little clip to turn the model over and just to spray another Future, which is a tense for verbs, coat on the underside of the plane. So yeah, I'll next segment I will see the weathering effects or pre-weathering effects more closely. Okay, thank you guys, I'm excited. Oh, here it is, guys. This is the bird after its coat of Future, which is a tense for verbs, and here are the details that I added for pre-weathering. Right now I'm just letting it dry. This is the shadow part. Let me just, there we go. Just letting it dry, letting that acrylic polish dry. And I see some scratches here that are not intended to be there. Oh no! No, it's part of the paneling. I thought it was a scratch or something. But yeah, you can see that I simulated worn paint, or at least that's what I tried. The cowling and the on the wings, on the leading edges as well. Leading edges of the wings. You can see there the bird from. And I'm pretty happy for my first weathering job on a plane. Of course it can be better, but I think that this comeback model, it's pretty exciting, and it's coming together, and it has its mistakes, and I'm getting a little nostalgic with this build. It's been nice. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna start new builds, of course, but this guy I'm gonna miss. Yeah guys, you just saw the airplane. I hope you liked it. Now I'm gonna begin with my first airbrush cleaning session. I've already sprayed a little bit of about half a cup full of Windex, and hopefully that'll, you know, lose all the acrylic polish from the mechanism. And now I'm going to open it, and I'm going to do the just a regular cleaning. I have a little bit of this that I got from the store. I think I'm going to use it just to clean the parts and then reassemble it, and then just leave it rest in its place. So here we go, guys. It's almost 3 a.m. in the morning. I decided to keep going. So this is the end result for tonight. I found out that the as you will see now, the little cardboard thing that I did not cut well. Right now these little holes are aligned to the holes on the base so that we can attach the whole model to it. So I'm gonna have to respray. As you can see, there's quite a difference of color between the raw wood and the one that I already treated. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray the rest of the stain and polyurethane back so that I don't have that contrast there. I should have just, you know, sprayed the whole thing. You know, I would have saved a lot of trouble. But as you can see, I think that the effect that I wanted to achieve, or at least with the tarmac or the platform of a runway or whatever, it's there. You know, I did some pre-shading with flat black, and then I did a couple of light coats of light sea gray Tamiya, all of them. I don't know if you can notice, but no, you can't. Let me just, yeah, but I don't know. You can notice the yeah, you can. Notice the little cracks and the whole crack, kind of like the tarmac division, and that with the pre-shading ended up being pretty well. It's a nice result, you know, and this is a little mock-up of how the final model will be displayed. So you can see there's still no tires on this little guy, but yeah, this is what I have so far. Tired, but really happy with the results that we just saw. I'm gonna get myself a bite to eat, and then I watch some TV, just relax, unwind from the build before going to bed. Luckily, I don't have to, you know, rise early tomorrow. So, yeah, I just want to wish you the best. You know, all the best to Coladito, to Model Pro 72, Atomic Dog. You know, the dog, just throw me some bones over here. Appreciate all your comments and of course all of the things that you post and the music playlists. Those are always very very amusing and very entertaining while building. Thank you very much to all of you guys within the community, and for all of those guys that have just recently joined my channel, a very special welcome. Please, you know, give me all the feedback that you can, you know, whether you like it or not. Everything is fair. I basically hear everything you guys have to say. I just want to wish you the best and have a great rest of the weekend, and I hope that this next week it's even better than the last. And for all you Americans, happy Independence Day, 4th of July, okay? And also for Canada. So to all my Canadian friends, I'll send you my best wishes. And we're in the middle of the year, so I hope that this next half of the year it's as awesome and as cool as this first one has been. And if it wasn't, then I hope it gets better. Okay? So keep building, keep posting. This is Ramon from Modelismo Channel signing out.